After a dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. First play taken, a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Breaks free. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Baylor. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Press coverage. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They stop him right at the 24.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much
important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make...
Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, UNC.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Went after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Play action here on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. The tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Look out, room to run here.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. To throw, it's Duggar. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Hands off to the left. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete, way off target. Had a man wide open. That's on the quarterback.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Taylor. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing that this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
On first and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackle, but first down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Tar Heels with first and 10 here. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it to the left. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT puts him in front by 7. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Off the play fake on first down. To dart to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Duggar. The receiver. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Bears hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down. Looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing in the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Hamilton. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, North Carolina.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On On the toss play, runner moving left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Going backwards to open up this series, 2nd down and 16 now. And the back now goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Duggar. He's running out of time here. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
Well, the offense failed earlier on a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down and 14. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. With the catch, it's Marsh. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Receiver in motion now. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Here's the 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it here. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. DB's backing off from the line now. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. He bought some time. Now lets it go. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the outbound. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Baylor offense back out onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st down, it's play action. The pass rush closing in. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Pressure is coming. Eludes a tackle. Nobody can bring him down. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Davidson. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Send the back in motion. And it's a direct snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Duggar. They'll try a pass here. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Davidson. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Yeah, it looked to me like those linebackers maybe had their eyes in the backfield on the quarterback. They lost their vision on the back on that angle route. The quarterback finds him for a nice gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
And it's North Carolina in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Bears! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Back out there on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, that's just a miscommunication there. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Now they try to take the top off the secondary there with a 4 verts, but the defense was ready for it. Now they're going to have to force a quick 3 and out if they want to get the ball back.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Here's the throw deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Duggar. Finds his man. It's Davidson. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Grinding away on the ground. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
And that's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Bears have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So, second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Duggar. Caught behind the line. It's Davidson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? They'll try to run for the first down. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a 2-possession game with under a minute to go.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Ground game there. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.